Welcome to the newly renovated school building, James Monroe High School. Today, we celebrate. Today, we are celebrating. Today, we have come together to celebrate the reopening of our school. It has been a process of 3 long years. But the day finally has arrived. Let's celebrate. My name is Sandra Chevalier Blackman. I am the proud principal of James Monroe High School. On behalf of my leadership team, they're standing to my right. Yes, give them a round of applause. On behalf of the instructional leaders, families, students, we want to thank you for being here with us today. We are so thankful to so many of you who have been with us every step of the way, so that this day will finally be here. This has been a project in which many has contributed significant time and work. We want to thank you. Many of you have been part of the Monroe School family and legacy, and I cannot move forward without acknowledging you. If you are a current staff of our school, please clap your hands. If you are a former staff, and remember, once you are a staff from Monroe, you always be part. But if you've been a former staff, please raise your hand. We want to know you're here. Look at that. The family has come back. If you are an alumni of this school, please clap your hands. Anyone here from class 1970s, the 80s, yes, the 90s, the 60s, that's right, woo! Let's give them a round of applause. We are very happy to have you here with us. If you are current students and families, please raise your hands. Please note that this renovated school is for you. Congratulations. Today we have a special program for you, so let's get started. Now I have the pleasure to bring forward Monroe student ambassadors who will lead us with the Pledge of Allegiance, the school vision, and mission. Please come forward.
Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing? My name is Jeffrey Rogers. I do the 2018-2019 school announcements. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Salute and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now in Spanish.
Juro fidelidad a la bandera de los Estados Unidos de América y a la república que ella representa, una nación bajo Dios, indivisible, con libertad y justicia para todos.
How's everybody doing today? My name is Christian Ramos, and I'll be reading the school's vision and mission in English. Our vision is we will be the jewel of the city.
My name is Angela, and I'll be reading the same thing in Spanish. Nuestra visión es, nosotros seremos la joya de la ciudad.
And our mission, as an ambassadors of diversity, the Monroe family is on a mission to learn, work, and contribute to our community.
Y nuestra misión es, como embajadores de la diversidad, la familia Monroe tiene como misión el aprender, trabajar y contribuir con nuestra comunidad.
Thank you, Christian. Thank you, student ambassadors. There's everything that we do it for them. We're very proud of each one of them. Let's give them another round of applause. We know that a lot of these projects take money, take time, and also take leaders that would believe in what we do so we could move forward. And at this moment, we want to say thank you to the mayor of Rochester who has supported us and is coming forward to speak. Thank you, lovely Warren.
Let's give a big round of applause for Principal Blackman. She's done an extraordinary job while this school was under construction. Also want to give it up to the Rochester Joint School Construction Board. Let's give them a big round of applause. Chairperson Alan Williams and the team. Also want to recognize Savin for their great leadership and their great work on this project. Let's give them a big round of applause. I want to say thank you to Superintendent Barbara Dean Williams for her leadership, and of course, the school board, President Van White, for their leadership. Let's give them a big round of applause. I had an opportunity to go through the school when it was under construction, and I saw the transformation right before my eyes. The men and women that worked on this project was very, very committed to making sure that we bring this school into the 21st century. Monroe High School has been an important part of the Rochester community since 1922. That's 96 years, almost a century. Thousands of students have been educated here and gone on to do great things, both in our city and around the country. I want to thank Rochester City Council for their support on this project. We're joined by City Council members Elaine Spall and Jackie Ortiz. Let's give them a big round of applause. We in the city of Rochester truly believe that this new facility, along with the number of facilities that are under construction, are going to be bright spots in our community where children will be given a 21st century education. It will make it easier to provide our children with a 21st century education. When students walk through the doors, they walk into a school that they can be proud of, that looks welcoming, that's literally inviting to them to come in and take advantage of all of the opportunities. The halls, the floors, the lockers, the cafeteria, all pristine and clean, giving the school a fresh new vibe that can't help but have a positive impact on both the students and the staff. I'm so excited about the opening of this school. I want to thank all those individuals that worked on this project, their commitment to getting it done. On behalf of the children of Rochester, we truly, truly thank you.
And we also thank you for supporting us. Thank you so much for being here with us. And today, we also have with us another leader, our Rochester City School District Superintendent, Barbara Dean Williams.
Good afternoon. I want to thank Mayor Warren for her leadership across this city as we revitalize and renew each and every day. I also want to welcome and thank everyone that's here today to help us celebrate a very proud occasion. In 1922, Monroe High School actually was originally a junior high school. So 96 years later, we celebrate a reimagining that is nothing short of phenomenal. Through the Facilities Modernization Program, we are in the midst of a renewal in this city that will ensure that our students will be provided with the kind of quality schools where teaching and learning will be enhanced, because our Rochester students deserve nothing but the very best. The work done inside this building will provide equitable access to state-of-the-art resources and technology and facilities for all of our students, their families, and indeed this entire community. Their brand new family center includes computers for parents, a space for our youngest children to play, and private conference rooms that are available to this community. When you go inside, the corridors, lockers, floors, walls, ceiling finishes, everything has been upgraded. All of the critical mechanical and electrical systems, the heating system, air conditioning, because again, our students deserve the very, very best. I was nothing short of blown away when I saw the athletic center. The event lobby, I can only imagine it filled with people, with our children, with our community, as Monroe takes their proud place in the athletic conference in Rochester. Wait till you see the two-station gymnasium, seating for 600, a weight and fitness room, upgraded locker rooms, and great new athletic facilities. It's a sight to behold. We're so very, very pleased to be able to support our children with this kind of quality. I want to thank Chief of Operations Mike Schmidt and his entire staff, as well as the entire state delegation, the City of Rochester, Board of Education, everyone who's contributed to the Joint Schools Construction Board for all their work and efforts. We are so fortunate to have a mayor and a city that is so committed to modernizing facilities to serve children, and I consider it a privilege and an honor to work with so many talented and amazingly dedicated people in a community that is revitalizing every day before our eyes. We're on the move in the Rochester City School District, and I have great hope and optimism for our schools. Our students deserve nothing less than the very best. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Superintendent Dean Williams. It's good to have that support, not only in the city, but also in the district. So we want to say thank you once more time. Thank you. And then at this moment, I had the pleasure to bring forward the president of the board, the Education Board, Van White.
You know, my wife said to me, Van, what are you wearing today? I said, I got to wear what everybody else is wearing. So I apologize for not having a suit, but I am very comfortable today, Bridget. Thank you very much. On behalf of the Board of Education, a number of members are here. Vice President Powell, Elliott, I know Funchess is here, Shepard is here, Commissioner LeBron, of course, will speak in a few minutes, and Commissioner Hallmark are all here today. Welcome. Naturally, an event like that is a responsibility of the Board of President to do some expressions of thanks and gratitude. So I'm going to do my job, and it's going to take me a minute to do that because there's a lot of thanks to go around. So part of my duty is, again, to say thank you. Let me begin by thanking past members of the Board of Education. It would be easy to forget that this building didn't just come in overnight, that there are a lot of people, including my colleagues, former colleagues that worked, and one of them is here, Commissioner Evans, or I should say City Council Member Evans, Commissioner Campos, Jose Cruz, Mary Adams, all participated in this, and I would be remiss if I did not mention their names. Thank you, Commissioner Malik Evans, for, I'm going to still call you Commissioner Evans, for being here today. I want to thank the governor, of course, the New York State Assembly, and the New York State Senate for making all this possible. None of this would have happened without their support and vision. I want to thank the Facilities Modernization Board. I know I saw Alan Williams here. Alan, you and your colleagues had to make a lot of difficult decisions to get us to this place. We want to thank you and communicate our gratitude to you and every member of the FMP board. This is very difficult work, and what you've accomplished here today is absolutely positively tremendous. My son went to school here many years ago, and I can tell you personally, this place has changed 101%. Mike Smith, I know I saw you standing around here. There you are, he's in his sunglasses. To you and the rest of the Rochester City School District staff, you have seen us through phase 1, which was 11 schools which were fully or partially renovated. Phase 2, 9 schools that were fully renovated, and 4 schools that were partially renovated. I think I have those numbers right, Mike? We want to thank all the contractors, subcontractors, craftsmen, skilled craftsmen, women and men who made all of this very possible. In church, we talk about laying hands on something. They laid hands on this building, so we want to give them your hands for what they did. Wonderful work, absolutely tremendous work. And to all those who I have not mentioned, and those that I have, I want you all to remember this one thing. When we step down off these steps, these concrete steps, and begin to cut that ribbon, it symbolizes something more than just cutting a simple red and blue ribbon. By opening this facility and giving it state-of-the-art technology to help our children, support our children, keep them safe, we are beginning an effort, we are renewing our effort to cut illiteracy, to cut poverty, to cut unemployment, and to cut those things out of our community that are making it difficult. So on behalf of the Board of Education, thank you and God bless you.
I'm going to follow those footsteps. He took time to thank some people, and I cannot move forward without acknowledging former leadership in this place. Like President White said, this just didn't happen just now. And among us, we have also the former principal of James Monroe High School, Dr. Vicky Ramos. Love you. Thank you so much for being here with us. You're part of this family. And also together with her is the team that we first started with her many years ago. Mr. Chris Michaels, Pina Bonomo, Steve Humphrey. Thank you so much for being with us today. And Pina Bonomo, thank you. Kisses and love. And then I also at this time, I would like to bring forward board member Beatriz Lebron.
Thank you, Sandra. I won't keep you guys long. I think this is on here. But first and foremost, bienvenidos a todos. Gracias por estar aquí hoy. So thank you and welcome, everyone. I am so honored to be the board liaison for Monroe High School for many reasons. My daughter's best friend went here. She was at my house all the time. So this was her school. My girls went to Northwest. But I have seen the transition in this school, and it's incredible. And I cannot wait for you guys all to come in today and take this tour and look at this gorgeous, gorgeous building that our students will now get to come here and learn from. I would be amiss to not mention that although Monroe is a school for all, it is the largest Latino high school in Rochester, New York, and has taken in the most Latino students from Puerto Rico. So as these students are also coming here to a brand new facility, they're also coming into a brand new educational system, which we will all need as one community to support our new families that have arrived here and are coming from a very traumatic event from Hurricane Maria. So thank you to Sandra, to the staff, to Ricky Ramos. Dr. Ramos, who's here today, was an honor and a pleasure to have you here. I also want to acknowledge Hilda and Gladys from Ibero. We would not be able to continue without their partnership and support to our families here in the Rochester community. So thank you, Ibero. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support to our students in the Rochester City School District. And with that said, I'm going to pass it back to Sandra. Gracias.
Gracias, Beatriz. I also want to mention that Raquel Rojas, also part of the Vicky Ramos' team. She is here with us too. Where are you, Ms. Rojas? Thank you for being here. Beatriz Lebron already gave thanks, but I also want to mention that I am very, very happy to know that Hilda is here with us, and Gladys Ivero always says present, and we are very proud to have you as part of the Monroe High School family. So moving along, we also have with us the chair of the Rochester Joint School Construction Board, Alan Williams.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you. And in the interest of time, I'm going to forego. Okay, thank you. In the interest of time, I'm going to forego my prepared remarks because I want to make some special introductions and recognitions of the team that really made this happen today. And the first of which is I want to introduce some of the members of the Rochester Joint School Construction Board who are here today. There's Mike Schmidt, who is the vice chair. There is Charlie Benicasso, who recently retired and stepped down from the board. Charlie, stand up. Commissioner Norman Jones. Our newest board member, Rosalind Brooks. And Gina Cruz. Now, are there any other board members out here who I have overlooked? And now just I want to make some special recognitions and introductions. The first of which is to Pepin Asilian. Pepin, can you? And the board hired 7 engineers as the program manager. And 7, in turn, chose Pepin Asilian, the vice president and the program director for the Joint School Construction Board. And in that role, 7 and Pepin, all of the contractors, the architects, the engineers, and basically all of the workers reported up to Pepin. And he is really the guy who pulled everything together and made it work. And it's because of his leadership and management we have what we have here today. And working under Pepin is Rob Skeel. Rob? And Rob really is the project manager, and he is the guy who, when I yelled at Pepin, Pepin yelled at him, and in turn, Rob yelled at everybody else. And it is because of their dedication and their commitment and their passion for this work that we have what we have here today. And to show you, or give you an example of their overall commitment to the project, at 6 o'clock this morning, they were here, making sure that everything was working well. And it did, and it does. So on behalf of a grateful board, a grateful city, and a grateful school district, we want to say thank you for all of your work. And the last thing I want to do is ask Gina Cruz to step up. And Gina is the board member who really was instrumental in making Monroe happen and happen on time. And the last thing I want to have Gina to do, if anybody knows Gina, you know that she is the selfie queen. And, and her challenge today is to get all of us into her selfie. So here we go, and after that, we gotta get to work. So let's go, Gina. So, thank you.
We are still celebrating, so let's clap your hands. Let me hear you. Yes, Monroe. We are about to cut the ribbon. Are we ready? I don't know if you're ready. I cannot hear you. Are you ready? Well, we are ready at this end, and I'm going to ask the students, ambassadors, to come forward. Come on, Christian. Come on, this all Jeffrey, Rosie, all of you. Come over here, take first place. Remember this. Yes. Let's join them. Okay, Ambassador. Also, I'm going to ask Ms. Hines, our parent ambassador, to also join us in front. It's all about the students and parents. And then the lovely Warren, superintendent, and all of you to come and join us, and we are getting ready. Yes, come on forward.
You know, I apologize, but I would not be able to sleep tonight if I did not say this. We need to give a big round of applause to the parents and staff members who waited this long time for this to happen. Thank you so very much, parents.